Okay, so about 3 days ago, I ordered this DIY Malls ESP32 development board that is supposed to have a touch screen for only 20 bucks off Amazon. The reviews were very mixed. Some people said they hated it, couldn't figure it out. Other people said it worked okay. I got it to give it a try. After 4 or 5 hours, I finally got the LCD screen to work and do a bit of this demo. I still haven't figured out the touch part of it. There's a ton of samples out there, but they're all very fragmented and work on some models, but not on others. Mine is the USB-C version. I'll give you an exact link to the one on Amazon that I ordered. And I'm gonna show you some of the things I've done so far to get to the stage that I'm at now. I likely will end up giving up on this development board. I just don't find the documentation to be very cohesive and actually for it to be very easy to work with. So although it's only $20, it's probably, you get what you pay for in this situation. So I am going to include in my GitHub repository 2 links to 2 different files that show where I'm at so far. The first file is a really simple one. I'm just going to pull it open now. Yeah, okay, so the first one, I have eliminated all libraries, and this one is just called Basic Board Test, and it flashes the built-in LEDs. So when you get up and running, when you select your board, this is just a ESP32 dev module, very basic, and mine's plugged in via USB-C. And the one thing I noticed is I kept getting an error when it was trying to upload the script. And so if you're using Arduino or IDE, you're gonna wanna go into Tools. You wanna go to Upload Speed. And mine was originally by default set at 92/1600. I halved that upload speed to 48, and this seems to have made a big difference and allows it to at least upload. So the first step is if you run this super simple Uno file, you'll want to make sure that the communication works to the to the board, excuse me. It boots up and everything is good. So this is just going to upload it. Okay, the board's restarting. And in this demo, what it does is there's a built-in RGB light on the board, and it flashes between the RGB colors. So this demo that's all it does. We leave the screen off, and it just strobes those colors. And so you can kind of see that happening here. It's blinking that 3-color RGB logo. So that's a good first step to do. Just make sure, hey, can I sync code to the dev board? And will it do something as basic as this without additional modules? So the second sample was to try to get the screen to work, and that was a nightmare. That's where I lost 5 or 6 hours. I could not get it to function or turn on, tried dozens of different pins. I ended up scrapping the built-in TFT library and going to this one, the LovyanGFX library. And there are some configurations inside of here that I found to work. So what this demo does is it draws on the screen with some text. During the setup, it'll say display okay, and then it draws random circles. So we'll build this one now. So I'll upload it. And this is as far as I've gotten in 4 or 5 hours. This is generally the ability to blink in RGB light, and then the ability to get the screen to initialize and do what I want on the screen. So this is just going to upload for me now. And the display should be, so it says display okay. And then it draws random colored circles on our screen in a loop once every second. So yeah, that's where I've got. I hope this helps somebody else. I'll include links to the Git repository and the exact link to Amazon to the product that I purchased. I'll try to work away a little bit more and see if I can get the touch screen to work. I have not been able to get that to go at all just yet. So I'll also include a zip file to the documentation that I found. There's this big zip folder with tons of demos, but I honestly couldn't even get any of those demos to work either. So it's a bit painful that you need to start all the way at this level where you're trying to figure everything out from scratch as if you made it. But yeah, I would much prefer at this point to work with M5 stack and use something that has a documented library out of the gate and just turns on and works right away, because this has been a bit frustrating. But I hope this video helps for somebody, and I'll put links to the GitHub and the Amazon product this product on Amazon in the description. Cheers.